It's not called Crunchy Trigger, it's called Chrono Trigger.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 2 of our Chrono Trigger endurance run, I guess. With me today, we have the owner and creator of Boss Dungeon and current touring bassist for Quiet Riot, Andrea Ritsu.
Hello.
And I have a very special guest for today, someone who I would consider my favorite Let's Player. They always make me fucking laugh, and you guys fucking love him. You know him, you love him. It's your boy,
FatKakashi. I'm sorry, I was like, am I going to wait? So, fun story, the whole It's Your Boy, I totally ripped off from some guy.
Oh, did you?
It was a dude called B-Dub, the anime master.
Uh-huh.
And he had like a rap intro and everything. He's like, it's your boy, B-Dub, the anime master, talking about my receipts. I buy anime, supporting the industry. And I was like, that is catchy. I will steal It's Your Boy.
So,
Fun fact.
First of all, Andrea, thank you for joining us again today.
No problem.
And, Fatka, a lot of us here, we all know you from the SocksMakePeopleSexy.net forums. And we haven't heard from you in quite a while, so why don't you give your homies a little update on how life's been for you?
Life has been really good, and honestly, that's kind of why the LPing tapered off. I kind of use like projects and things to do as a really like constructive tool to like channel things. I have really bad anxiety, so like if I'm left to my own devices, I'll lose panic and I'll think the world's gonna end. But if I play Spider-Man for the internet, it gives me some kind of creative outlet to go out on. So it's really why I started it. It was just like a creative, like, I need something to do so I don't think about killing myself. And it was fun. I had a good time. But as life got better, I was like, man, having a life really cuts into my gaming time. And my now wife, then fiance, when she moved in, I was in a studio apartment because the rent was super, super cheap. And in a studio apartment, I sat next to my TV at my like computer chair. So I think Spider and the people that used to play League with me would know you could hear the TV every time I was in chat. So I just never got to shoot. Now we've moved into a bigger place, and I got some really hateful messages from people. And I was just like, you know what? I haven't Let's Played in forever. I actually shut my channel down, but I'm thinking about it now, trying to get back into making some content. I actually have some unfinished stuff on the hard drive I want to get back in there and edit and post up. So there should be a comeback that happens like every other month or every other 6 months, I know, but yeah.
Awesome. So glad to have you aboard today. I was super stoked when I got a hold of you and you said that you were able to be a part of this, and fuck yeah, it's FatKakashi, everyone. Fucking give it up.
Yeah, I've actually never played this game, so I'm going to be super amazed by everything that happens.
Alright, well, I'll give you the little bit of rundown of what's happened so far. We went traveling through time, and that's the story.
Holy shit.
That's Chrono Trigger in a nutshell. I'm just giving you the, the short and sweet version. So, we reached this little area last time, and it's super dark and scary and rainy, and holy shit, it doesn't look like anywhere we want to be. And we still don't know where we're at.
That's deep.
And we're heading into this dome. It's kind of, yeah, it's a name people are gonna make fun of. Please don't.
Tyrannosaurus stuff, right? Dinosaur.
Okay, I like this guy here. He asks us if I've got any cash, and he's bewildered by what I have, but he's just gonna take it anyway. He doesn't give a fuck. So while I do some general party setup, buying some shit that I need, fill time, please.
Alright then. Actually, I haven't played this game quite a while, like, probably back from... It was released on the PlayStation, I think it was re-released on.
Oh god, that version was shit.
Yeah, but, the SNES version didn't even come out here.
Oh, that's right, it didn't.
Yeah. So, I first played the PlayStation version, of course now there's a DS version, so there's always that, but... Yeah, it's been at least 10 years since I saw this game, so it trying to remember all the stuff right now, and it's not all coming back to me, but you know.
I'm an idiot. I just sold an iron suit I bought. So we're off to a great start already.
Reaganomics, it works out.
I'm an idiot.
Shop local, helping industry.
Oops, sorry, forgot to mute my phone. There we go.
How rude! Good lord. Get your shit straightened out, Andrea. Shit.
Lord.
That is not why I brought you here. Not on this professional-ass stream.
Oh yeah, professional. You get me for professionalism.
Yeah. What the fuck was I thinking, right? Alright, so... I've done a little bit of my outfitting, and since I fucked that up, I'm gonna make sure all my shit...
Yes, Spydak, it's Ritsu, that's me. If you haven't heard me before.
And it looks like everybody here is just super not pumped to be here at all. But they have these cool little machines that'll just restore all your HP and MP, but unfortunately, once you exit, you're still hungry.
It's called the Enertron?
The Enertron.
That is beautiful.
And that is another door that we will not be opening for a very long time because plot things. But basically, the gist of it is we've got to go and start fighting some shit up here toward Lab 16. We still don't know where the hell we are in time. The map hasn't updated, so we are just cruising now. These little rat guys will fucking steal tonics from you, which is pretty mean. It's Bad Rat. See, they just got one. Nicked me. I'm gonna give this Berserker to Rort. Yes, you were on my mind when we named that character, and it is a name that is stuck. I usually give that to her for the duration of this little area because there's not a lot of resistance, and it's good to just have an extra attack that I don't have to input.
So maybe this is just my affiliation with the Secret of Mana.
Right.
Chrono and Chick just look like better sprited versions of the boy and girl from the
You would be
game.
correct. They are very similar. The movement, like the way the sprites are in game, they are very reminiscent of Secret of Mana.
Wow! Holy graphics!
It was partially the same team working on it. Right?
Yeah, it was. I believe so. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was because Squaresoft didn't have that many different teams back then.
Yeah.
They must have been.
They didn't have 18,000 different versions of, one game in a supposed universe either.
SWAT Cats, I feel like Michael Bay could do nothing but good with that IP.
Yes, yes. Oh my god, yes. I would love Michael Bay SWAT Cats.
And a Michael Bay SWAT Cats? What?
Is
this a thing that's happening or being considered?
No, but it should. It should happen.
The other day, I was like, man, he would do great with SWAT Cats. Someone make a petition, tweet it. I'll get all the signatures.
Change.org, get on it.
First of all, Reddit's just a Dragon Ball artist. It's Akira Toriyama, yes. But that doesn't really show too much in the sprite work, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the sprites are pretty independent of the art style for the most part.
Akira Toriyama made a lot of different games. Like he made Chrono Trigger, Dragon Quest, Blue Dragon, Tobal #1, is that the name of the fighting game he designed characters for? I think so.
Was it? Yeah, it's not Guys. That was
no, not that guys. I love Guys though. Guys that game is awesome.
Get another fat load sword that we do not need. And get another tonic stolen. Because that's pretty rad, right?
Well, no.
No,
it's sharing, I guess, which is
there. You go. This is what look at this place. It looks like shit. Nobody wants to live here. I think I can be a little courteous to the rat population.
So my mind is blown because I just had that moment. Like, that's how you say that word? Holy shit! So wait, that sounds familiar. Holy shit, that's urges, but you don't pronounce it urges. Be silent. No one must know. You're shamed.
You're having bad sexual urges? That
Exactly.
could be urges or orgies.
Go on.
Awkward silence.
I just realized how Chrono Trigger's combat system is essentially Final Fantasy XII's combat system, but not really finalized.
Yeah, I can sort of see it. I'm not sure I totally agree.
It's pretty much identical, actually.
Well, I don't know. I'm actually pressing buttons to interact with things in this game.
Damn!
Well, you just remove the gambit system, but I forgot, you don't actually listen to what the game tells you to do.
Which one's 12? Does that have Cecil? I know that's similar, but honestly, after 10, I'm lost with the Final Fantasy series. Like, I know none of them were fun to play.
Oh!
Brr.
So you don't like any of the Final Fantasies?
I like the MMO one. Was it 15 or whatever? That was fun for like a week.
14?
11 and 14 are in those.
See, that's how out of touch I am.
That's...
15 is not out yet.
Rort is just fucking shit up with that Berserker on. Come on, give me the combo. I need it. Wait, no, I can't do the combo I want to do. God damn it, I'm an idiot because Rort... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, strategy.
We're doing wonderful already. It's a good stream.
I feel like my mom or my wife watching you play video games right now. Like, which one's the trigger? Is he Pikachu?
All you need to know is the one with red skin and angry right now is Rort.
Nice.
Rort is the little engineer girl. Appropriately, I think.
Ding. How does she stay frozen in air like that?
Magic.
She just jumps like, woo! Like 911 help. Like, I'm stuck in the air. We won a battle, and I celebrated, and I can't walk. It's been...
Alright, and this would be the point where I want to take the Berserker off of Rort. Because these ghost enemies, you can't hit them with physical attacks. So... It does, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know.
Let's hear philosophical bullets out of that gun.
And these ugly motherfuckers, these guys just fucking creep me out to just no fucking end.
Yeah, they're not pleasant to look at.
Are they pooping? That face, like, before jump down was just like, ah, like that post-dump face you get.
Actually remind me of one of the characters, I forget their name, but it's a character in the adventure game Lost Eden that has the exact same facial expression.
It is just, goddamn, you weird motherfuckers. It's like they're begging to die. Like, I don't think these things want to live.
Kill me! Kill me! Be my angel of mercy!
Okay, and we deal with more random ghosts popping out. And I should be able to slash all three of those with one. Yeah. Easy peasy.
Maybe these the ghosts or whatever those red things ate.
That's a good point. They are in the
Pooped
same...
him out.
They appeared out of nowhere, and they were in roughly the same area.
I haven't played too much Dark Souls, just trying to invent story where there is none.
Oh, is FatKakashi a Dark Souls fan?
I have become one since it was free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've done the third Primordial Bonfire on Dark 2, and I just went down the well, so...
Very
It was
nice.
free?
Dark 1 was on Games with Gold like 4 months ago, I want to say.
Oh, right. Xbox. Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, hey, I'll try it out for free.
Next, I know Demon Souls was given away on PSN like a couple of months ago, but Yeah.
Yep. And over here we have Ether, who is dead. That is a dumb inside joke. Okay, and another one of these creepy motherfuckers who doesn't seem all that interested in me until I want to leave.
No, Red. It wasn't a few years ago because I didn't get PSN until like December, November last year, and I have it.
Burn. Fact check.
Yes, this is a stream that we are very dedicated to fact checking.
Europe is different. Yes, it's a completely different region.
Wow, Rort's really on top of his game today. Gotta say.
Fact checked. Critical check. Super effective.
So we got our fine asses right out of lab 16, Woo! And we've arrived at the Eris Dome. This dome dies.
No, ninjas aren't allowed in the UK. They're allowed in Europe. Come on, Ninjas in Pajamas just won CS:GO. They're Swedish.
And here we have another area where everybody is generally pretty goddamn miserable. Not a whole lot to do here. There's more people to talk with. These people don't know who I am. And old man's just like, yo, what up? Where'd you come from?
Like, all you need is Skrillex and some black lights, and this would be an okay place to hang out.
These people are just amazed that we passed through that intensely easy area. I mean, come on, guys. It wasn't that bad.
They were freaking in.
And we're gonna rest in the Intertron again because we need our HP. But we are still hungry. Don't you fucking hate that? Here's another little kid that's running a store for whatever reason.
The kid left us drop the bass.
And a save point. That usually means good things are ahead.
Yay! Is that code for a boss?
Yeah. You've played Squaresoft games before.
Want to make sure that was universal before I look like a show. Like, oh, that means a boss fight. No, it really is a good thing.
And we're hearing things about Death Peak, and it sounds like a wonderful place to vacation. We might go there someday. You got to go through a sewer to get to Death Peak, so you get to die and shit, and then go to Death Peak.
Shadow's talking about hugging games.
Oh, hugging games?
Yeah.
Oh, hugger games. I see. The basement, There's a huge computer and a storage center for food, but we can't get through because of the robot guards, because we're pansies. We're not even trying. But you know, we're random people on an adventure. We're gonna go down that fucking hole.
The Shadow speaking about Hug Punks, obviously. I did a Let's Play of Hug Punks.
I know you did.
Then we got a copyright strike.
You did?
Yes!
For Hug Punks?
For Hug Punks.
Wow. What was it for? It was a music?
I'm guessing so. I don't know. I didn't bother looking into it. It was like 3 months old at that point.
And... here's a rickety old looking place. Everything about this place is rickety and old.
Or robots.
This perspective was reused in Final Fantasy VI?
Yes!
Or was it the other way around?
I think it might have been the other way around, but yeah, this is very similar to the Opera House.
The Opera House, yeah.
There's a really cool thing here that you can do. I've never been able to do it, but you can actually skip this boss. If you keep running and tabbing in and out of the menu, you will run past the trigger for the boss fight, but
cool.
I've never been able to do it.
Sounds made up. Thumbs down. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Yep,
Is this
that looks like
EXE?
That looks like a Toriyama robot, alright.
Yeah. And, you know, standard fare kind of shit. This is the kind of boss you just want to take out the bits on the sides and then go attack the middle.
And then teach him how to love.
Yes. That is why we're here.
I feel like playing Blue Dragon. Yeah.
That was a thing in Blue Dragon, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Blue Dragon is a really good game, but yeah. I don't have a 360 anymore, so I can't play it.
I see.
There's a DS sequels, things, spin-offs, something though, so I guess I could always play those.
Ah. And then, once the bits are gone, this thing is entirely harmless. Just attack it until the bits reappear. It should only take 1 or 2 cycles to get the whole boss fight taken care of. It's not too bad.
Just murder his friends, and while he's grieving, destroy him. That's real sensitive.
I am known for my, you know, very sensitive personality, so... And he's, you know, the number, he's counting down to when he's going to revive the bits, so... There are a number of bosses in this game like this, actually. I think even the final boss uses this gimmick. And he's reviving the bits, so... We'll just get right back on destroying his friends.
In front while he watches.
Yeah, that's all he does. If you do attack the center, he uses a big, a delta sort of attack that does about 60 or 70 damage to the entire party. Yeah, it's pretty rough, but nothing that we can't take care of. This boss is not quite as bad as it would seem. It'll trip up new players probably, but once you get the hang of it. This is a game that kind of teaches you more by making you do. So, you know, if you sit there and keep hammering on the boss and he keeps counterattacking with the same thing, and you're not getting the message, you're kind of the idiot here.
So how much is the DLC to start the fight with no bits?
And I accidentally used Aura again.
So, Polly, what are your thoughts on Chrono Cross in comparison to Trigger? Yeah, I thought so.
I never even played Chrono Trigger. I know Chrono Cross is god-awful.
I don't think it's god-awful, to be fair.
I love it.
I think that it is a very pretty game. And breakdown, the boss is done.
Beat, boop, sadness.
Rob Grumbler seems to think that that is a fart of approval. So what are you thinking so far?
That Guardian had nothing on the Guardian Ultima.
I reference right over my head.
Me too. Bing.
And like, oh no, something reeks. Are you telling me that this is something you're just saying now when like everywhere has looked like this?
Is all the food dead?
Come back to this room and open the menu. What's the boss room?
Well, it must be the boss room, yeah.
Okay. And open the menu. Watch it. And this guy is a rotting corpse, and he's holding on to something. What could it be?
It's pretty dark.
It looks like a seed. He's holding a seed. Do you suppose it could grow in a place like this? She looks like she's giggling when she's saying that. Like she's very happy with their plight.
He's so dead. Lols.
The following was written in a soiled sheet of paper.
It's like whenever FF6 does the whole wiggle finger animation. And it's
Yeah,
like, why are you doing that?
It seems weirdly inappropriate for the context with which it's being used. The rat is more than just a statue. It knows the secret of this dome. Catch it. Okay, bet's on me not catching the rat in the first cycle.
I believe in you. You can do it. I don't even know what's going on, but
all right. I have to catch a rat under that little rafter area we were in. Okay, open the menu.
The rats that look like they got kicked in the balls.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I did not fucking know about that. That was fucking dickish. Fuck you, Rort. I never knew that. I've played this game like a million times and I never fucking knew that. I was about ready to like save state because I thought he was trying to tell me something to crash the fucking game. And I was like, oh no. No, it's just a fight with some raboots. You know what? I will aura world just to be on the safe side. So what you thinking of what you see so far, Mr. Kakashi?
FatKakashi, whatever it works. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I dig it. The combat system, though I don't comprehend it at all.
It's standard fare turn-based stuff, but the cool thing, it's the real gimmick of the game is the ability to your party members can get double and triple techs. So like when they earn their own special moves, they can combine them with others, and they'll form like new special moves. Like that aura whirl I did was a combination of Cyclone and Grimm's healing attack.
Sort of like Tales of Exilia.
Yeah. Only, this was, a lot
Or
earlier.
Final Fantasy 12, as I mentioned earlier.
So, there's the rat. I'm gonna try and get it on the first go. Sometimes this works, sometimes it don't. You basically gotta, like, hit the corners and not fuck it up. So, let's go.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, stop! Pressure lock reference, no one.
This is the stone face. Concentrate. Oh, I nailed that fucker fast. And basically, he's going to give us the password to get through the other door. You have to you press and hold LR and then press A at the console, and you will open the secret passage. Well, it's not really secret passage. It just enables you to enter the door over this way.
This is the thing that came in the README file of every SNES emulator I ever downloaded for this game. It's like, you'll have to bind it to this key because you can't hit all the buttons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Now I remember. Yeah, that was a thing.
Now I know.
Look at you. You got some knowledge, even if it was absorbed only through osmosis.
Random shit. I was like, what nerd plays that game was my thought at the time. Now I know these nerds.
I like these robots here in the middle. This robot in the middle will attack anything that moves, and if you just let the rats run around, he'll attack the rat. He's just attacked by moving object. But that also affected poor Rort, because he was in the line.
I think the robot's just like in a really deep sleep, and you just wake him up, and he just doesn't know. He just freaks out. Like, moving object! Laser!
Okay. And...
Take that, animals.
This is not a place where I think animals would want to live, so I think we're only doing them a favor. I think I went up the wrong area. No, yeah, I want to go down there and grab that chest.
Holy shit, Beetleborgs.
They're like weird fucking, I guess, mechanical bugs. They're pretty rad. I think they can put you to sleep? I don't remember. Let's fight them and find out. Grab the chest. I will grab any chest. Show me a chest. I will grab it.
Bazing!
There you go.
Aha!
Sexual metaphors doing anything for you?
Eh?
And we'll fight another one, I guess. Or another two.
Oh, the Beatles.
That one's Ringo. We are so dumb.
Speaking of dumb, if I can share with the group, so I got bored today and shaved my arms. Don't recommend it.
You got bored and shaved your arm.
Yeah, my arm's up, plural. I can't just have one shaved arm. I look like a freak.
Oh, I thought you said you just shaved one.
No, shaved them both. Boom. Don't know why.
Just, hey, that's a thing. And,
Okay.
Raquel, I will take you up on that offer. Alright, and more Raboots to fight. They're not too bad. I'll fight them. I got no problem fighting Raboots. What do you guys think of Raboots?
I love them too much.
You love them too much to fight them?
I'm indifferent.
I love Gundam so much. I saw a Tall Gaze model like out and about one day, and I screamed like a little girl, and bought all of them.
I mean, I like my mech warrior stuff.
What in the world is this little guy doing to me?
Teaching you how to have rhythm, fluidity,
He's just like, yo,
squish.
what about you? Okay, you'll come out and play, sure. Throw.
There's a decoy. Shit. Set up.
Well, speaking of robots, I think trying to find like good robot games or mech games, because that are like recent. They don't really exist.
R.I.P.
Strike Suit Zero?
Yeah,
Gave
but
me a seizure.
that is one, and like there's of course the Armored Core games.
Yeah, those are usually pretty good, from what I hear.
But like, if you're looking for something like Mech Warrior, for example, there's just nothing there. Like Mech Warrior Online is a joke, really.
Isn't that going offline soon?
Probably. But like there's this MAV on early access. But, like most of them are just early prototypes, and they all, I don't know.
They all will never be finished.
That's what it feels like. And then there's Hawken, which is really just like very standard arena shooter with a mech HUD overlay. Like it doesn't even feel like you're piloting a robot. I don't know. It's a shame because MechWarrior 3 and like MechWarrior 4 and 2, those were like really great games.
The only mech game I have a lot of experience with isn't even really a mech game because it's just a 2D platformer, but Cybernator on SNES.
Is that the one where you flip gravity?
No, that's Metal
Oh,
Storm.
that's
Metal Storm
yeah,
on
yeah,
NES.
great.
That game, I fucking love that game. 5 out of 5 socks. Would play again.
Always.
Now, you
all the time.
want to talk robot games that are side scrollers? I'm talking Probotector.
Probotector, hell yes. I'm actually
better
working.
version of Contra.
I'm not going to agree with that.
Robots are better than humans.
I
Therefore,
don't
it's better.
know. You're talking about Bill and Lance, and they're the best Rambo ripoffs ever
In the history of ever.
in the history of ever.
Wasn't the latest Front Mission, like Front Mission 5, wasn't that like an Armored Core ripoff?
Front Mission Evolved was the last one. It killed the series.
Yeah, that game.
Yeah.
Everything about that game looked pretty fucking terrible to me.
Oh, you haven't played it?
I've never played it, no, because it's like I saw it and like, wow, this game looks like poop on a barf stick.
Yeah. I'm not
4
sure
was
what.
super good, though.
It was Double Helix, I think. And it was Double Helix during their very worst phase.
Oh.
Unlike their now, which is like their mediocre phase.
Oh god, yeah. Strider. Super not good. Did not like it.
Hey, you reviewed that, didn't you? What was that stack? I think it was you, right?
I reviewed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, was not so... I was really excited for that game when it was coming out, but yeah, pretty big letdown. Oh yeah, Garden of the Dead brings up Zone of the Enders. Did you ever play those?
Yeah.
Super good.
First game is terrible, but the second one's good.
What? The first one was
Yeah,
great.
No, the first one is terrible. And
let's have it out. Let's have it out.
Everyone who played HD Collection agrees because that's when they realized, oh wow, the first game was terrible.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I only ever played it on the PS2, but like that game, my nose bled. I was so impressed. Like, graphically, gameplay, and everything.
I really liked it when it came out, but like it has not aged well. The second one is still alright. But then again, that's not really the kind of mech game I'm looking for, though. Because like what I'm talking about is, like, I want to feel like I'm piloting a heavy robot. That's what I felt when I played MechWarrior, and you don't really get that in games. Probably because people don't want slow-paced games, I guess. But you know, I feel there should be a big enough audience for it to at least get some response, but I guess not.
So here's a funny thing. We're from 1000 AD, and Rort somehow knows that this computer is still operational. That's not weird, right?
Maybe it's because the lights are on. It's like, this is my time to be impressive. It's still operational! Oh shit, what happened?
And now here we come to, I guess, the big reveal of the game. Sort of. Is... First, it's going to give us the location of the Protodome.
Oh no! The Reapers are real!
Oh god. Oh god. So that's the Protodome, and then Grims is going to go over and start playing around with buttons too, because she doesn't want to feel left out.
Holy shit, Steel Battalion.
Yes, Steel Battalion. However...
And now we see...
However... Taylor, you're missing the point where I asked for recent games.
And now we have 1999 AD, visual record of the Day of Lavos.
Steam has frozen.
What?
The stream has frozen.
Okay.
And the chat agrees.
Damn it, didn't fix.
Well, okay, it's still recording, and it says it's streaming.
Well,
there it goes. Ah, fire! Holy shit.
Things are happening.
A giant spiky ball shooting lasers. Fireworks!
So basically, we just got a glimpse of the end of the world. It's 999 years from, you know, where we're from, and it's like, well, I don't know, why do we have to bother with this? We're gonna be long dead by the time that happens.
I would like a main party that actually saw the end of the world and it's like, ah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Not our problem.
Not my problem. Back to looting and plundering. This can't be the way the world ends. It's visual data. Come on. The tape doesn't lie. I said tape, not cake.
This plot was, of course, reused in Final Fantasy 13 too.
Mm-hmm. She's just gonna stand there like, huh? Huh? Yeah?
See?
I like Rort's answer. I guess so. Okay, so we're saying the stream is back up?
Yeah, it's back.
Alright. I'm recording locally, so we're not losing anything. Chrono, Rort, together we can do this. Let's do more research on Lavos' activities in our time period.
Yeah.
And I like that they keep the game's main theme playing as you're on your way back out. It's just like, you know, they actually use that theme really well throughout the game. I just heard, yeah, I think the stream is dying. Yeah, reconnecting in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beep boop. Dead. Snake? What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Yeah, I heard OBS beep at me. Not sure what's causing it, or if it's just hitbox being a dip. Well, I sit here and get pounded to death, which is a great way to keep things going. It says that it reconnected. So
I'm showing things happen.
you're seeing things happen?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's just Hitbox being kind of a douchehead. A douchehead.
Oh, poor Hitbox. Get it together.
I agree. Okay. I guess since we're back, we can keep talking. And I'm just, I've got to get to Protodome now, which shouldn't be that hard. But
Yeah, Protodome.
I like Protodome. It sounds like the place we need to go. Thank you, plot.
Ding.
And these guys activated again.
Kind of get what the big deal is now. Everybody kind of just like, this game's the best game. Oh, I get it.
This game's pretty fucking good. I really fucking love it.
Yeah, it's good.
No, it's great.
You also said it was good.
Hush. This is my stream. Don't start with me.
It will get really real.
Yeah. Do you want it to get really real?
So real.
Yeah,
Should I start using my big girl voice?
sure.
I'm not sure I have one.
It gets so real. If
Exactly.
I still had hair on my arm, they would stand up on end.
Ooh.
Ooh.
See? Do you want FatKakashi's
Non-existent arm hair.
non-existent arm hair to stand on end? Is that really what you
In the
want?
chat. Playing the PS1 version of Vita sucks. No, playing the PS1 version sucks.
Damn!
On the Vita doesn't matter because the load times are horrible on the original PS1 as well.
Yeah, the load times, like, to sort of give Fatka an idea of what we're talking about. Like, you see how the game is like seamless in getting you in and out of battle, right?
Right. Yeah.
On the PlayStation version, and I think the Vita version as well.
Well, the Vita version is the PlayStation.
Okay. That there are load times, like when you encounter an enemy, so it like has to stop and load the battle scene. Whereas this, you're just popping in and out, and it's
That's terrible.
yeah.
That was the case for all the SNES ports that Square did to PlayStation.
Yeah,
like
just
Final 6 as well, stuff like that.
it just felt like way more of a kick in the nuts to this game, though. It completely ruins the pace.
Yeah.
It's just it's a terrible version of this game. Don't get it on PlayStation Network.
Sounds awful.
The DS version is pretty damn good. The only things that I really think are wrong about it is a few of the music selections don't sound quite right, but they're still there. And they
I
still.
think no one can access the stream, by the way.
Oh, really? Are we just like completely dead in the water?
I think
looks
so.
like.
I can't access it, and no one is responding in the chat.
All right.
Yeah, the stream is completely dead. It's just black.
Well, I guess what we'll do is, let me see here. Yeah, I'm being tweeted about it now. I guess. Let's see.
Yeah, I've told her we're working on it, but I don't know.
Yeah. Oh no, it's coming up. Let's see. Yeah, Rock Crumbler is right. This has turned into a steaming pile.
It's a streaming file.
Oh, you missed the pun, for fuck's sake.
You know what? Bite me.
Don't offer me.
Oh, jeez. That's... Oh, my God. Of all the fucking days, it had to be today. Okay. I'm going to stop the stream. Okay, Andrea, could you relay this to the chat? I'm going to stop the stream and restart it. Alright. Yeah, it didn't say anything on my end about it being down, but...
I spent the last 3 days trying to get OBS to like keep 30 frames consistent on anything I do, including black screens, and it just won't.
I think that's still your processor, though. You said it was
It's
what?
gotta be, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wait until it tells me that we're actually streaming again.
Alright, I see
It's
movement.
working.
Okay, we should be back. Are we back?
Yes, we're back.
Alright. Let's get back to Zawarudo? The game. Okay. Alright.
Zawarudo?
Zawarudo?
You're tempting me to scream out really now, and I can't because it's fucking 11 PM over here.
Oh, in Swedenland.
Yes.
So all of these people are just so amazed that we got back, and they're like, what the fuck? This is our future. And this guy's just like, yo, where the food at?
Gotta give him props. He doesn't care about scientific discovery. He just wants a Jimmy John sandwich. And who wouldn't? They're delicious.
All we got for them were seeds. I don't think that's going to help these poor people out in a decent amount of time, honestly.
What if they can grow their own Jimmy Jones? And then boom.
Oh, damn.
They might sponsor me, just saying.
I see.
I might be contractually obligated to name drop Jimmy John's at least 6 times in a stream. So it's fucking cookies, that's how they get you.
Okay. I like that these people, like, act like they don't know the fucking word healthy.
Healthy? Sounds good.
It's just like it's just like, is it really that hard of a concept? It's just like, surely they haven't thought at some point, surely there's something that we're not.
What an Idiocracy movie where it's like, it's got what plants crave, electrolytes.
And we got a bike key for our troubles.
Woo!
He used to ride it when he was young.
So he used to ride a bike but doesn't know what healthy is.
He doesn't know what
Yeah.
healthy is. And I'm just going to shove this guy around. And I'm going to use your not food machine again to heal myself from my debilitating injuries. But I am still hungry, alas. And we save once again. And we are getting ready to come up on a fun little mini game. So let's play another game of who thinks Polly's gonna win the bike race.
I don't.
I don't believe, sorry. Bikes are tricky.
Oh, Fatka, you've already lost all faith in me.
I mean, there's still faith, but I mean, bikes are evil. I lost half my elbow to a bike. Real story.
I like Paunchy's idea. Polly wins everything.
Yeah!
And as you can see, we are in 2300 AD.
Wow!
The future! So, here we go. Let's see if I've still got it. No, wait, there's an item here. I usually overlook that. It's just a mid-tonic, but hey, items are items. Gimme. And here's this. This is a bike, I guess.
What the fuck kind of bike?
I guess that's a bike. It does not look like a bike of any kind to me, though. It looks more like an F-Zero machine.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does.
Or Astro Train.
It looks like one of the cars that the kids from the Turtles cartoon
Yeah!
were riding around in. What the fuck were they called? Like the Neutrons or something like that?
The
It was
Newtonian?
fucking stupid. Newtonian, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I read the comics still. Cough, cough.
Yeah, Newtonians. You're right.
Which, if anybody likes comic books and likes turtles, buy the new IDW series. Super good.
Even this guy, I don't think, is believing that this is a jet bike, because even he puts it in quotes.
Check out, babe.
In the DS version, that he doesn't say babe, he calls everybody bro.
Oh, that's so great. You have a visor and a polo shirt.
Now the thing is, you could actually go through this place, like, on foot. But we'll try the bike race. Here we go. And we're gonna mode 7 all up in your ass.
Holy crap. Let me get my bag. My vomit. Is he a fucking tricycle?
He's yeah. He's just, you know. It reminds me of that PS2 racer that nobody's played except me called Kinetica.
You would be right.
Alright. And I usually don't bother with speed boosts until, like, the last 5 or 6 pixels of the race, because there's no point in using them here. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna fucking mistime it, I just know it. Nope, I got it. And now we're gonna mode 7 all up in your face again. We're gonna go spinny spin spin.
Too much.
Whenever I see Mode 7 in games, I just think of 7th Saga.
Oh, that game was not good.
No, it wasn't.
Hold on. I gotta Google that. What's 7 Saga?
But it
Sounds
used
familiar.
Mode 7 for all the battles.
Yeah. Seriously, it's a bad game. It's super not
Oh
good.
no! As soon as I saw the box art, I remember this fucking travesty.
Yep. He wants to challenge again at some point, but I'm like, fuck that noise. I'm just going to the porno dome.
So he's like Boshi. Super Mario G. That glasses. He talks
Boshi is so much better than Yoshi.
Oh,
Boshi is like he's like the baddest Nintendo character ever. More like Broshi.
Broshi. Oh no.
Why is that a thing? Quickly. Copyright.
I take it you're a fan of the game Broforce.
I am not.
It's a damn cool game.
That game is so good. There's a free demo for it on Steam called The Expendabros.
Oh, good.
It's based on the new Expendables movie, but it's a really damn good look at what Broforce is, and I'm totally getting that game when it comes out of early access.
Yeah, Broforce was. It's just gloriously fun and stupid.
Yeah, it's just complete carnage at all times. And hey guys, guess what? Here in a moment, we're gonna get our 4th party member. How excited are you? Well, you're gonna find out.
Is it Ronald Reagan?
It might be. What if it is Ronald Reagan? How happy would that make you?
I don't know, I'd be mixed.
Mixed.
It's like, oh, it's happy it's Ronald Reagan, but like I call it, so there's no surprise.
Aww.
What if it's Cher? She always wants to turn back time. She'd fit perfectly.
God damn you. See,
you're all welcome, because I'm sure you all have that song stuck in your head now.
Just don't sing it. I don't want to get content ID'd.
If I could find a way.
God damn you.
I was trying to find a lyric in that song that would actually fit as a response to what you were saying. But I couldn't.
Well, look what we have here.
It's Robot Best Friend.
You are absolutely right. It is Robot Best Friend.
Or Brobot.
Brobot. And, of course, Rort, being from the year 1000, is going to know that this is a humanoid robot. And and she's going to know how to fix it.
Yeah, the second best character theme should be coming on soon.
Yeah, everybody knows that this theme has very clear elements of a certain...
Yeah.
Of a certain... Yeah.
I'm lost, so...
It's... I don't know. I'll just say it's His theme is very reminiscent of "Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down."
You ruined it.
It's now she's gonna give it some juice, and he's alive.
The orange juice, electrolytes, what robot craves. I'm so happy.
I don't know if chat can really hear like the music. I don't know if I've mixed it high enough this week.
I have no idea. I am not listening to. Yeah, the best theme, of course, is Frog.
And I think that in honor of my boy FatKakashi being here today, he gets to be Robot Buddy.
I get to be Brobot?
Hell yeah, you do.
Dear Diary, today was the best day. I became a robot. Put the guns and the peanut butter away. Winky face.
Let's give him a better name.
Beep boop.
I think R66Y is a fine name.
All capitals?
Sure.
And, was it an exclamation point?
Always. Always.
Alright. And
Yeah!
And you are gonna be in the party for a good long while for this next dungeon, actually. And you are going to be probably the main source of damage output, because I'm throwing that fucking berserker on you.
Yeah, all the dips. It's just like real life. Partially engrossed by the story. I'm like, wow, this is so cool. I suddenly get what everybody's been talking about for, I don't know, forever.
You totally need to play the game, dude. It's worth it.
Put it on my to-do list.
The door of the inner chamber is locked, so we've got to leave someone behind. Are we going to leave Grims or Rort behind?
I'd say keep Rort.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going to be a much better source of damage throughout this dungeon. And doing damage in this dungeon is kind of a pain with some of the enemies. So, who will stay behind? Poor Grims. Sorry, Grims. You're going to stay behind and press a button. I don't even know if she's here. But here we go. You've got an awesome-ass rocket punch. You've got a cure beam. And you've got a badass laser spin that just sets all the ladies' panties wet, so...
That is the best way to cure someone with a beam. Why has nothing else ever done that? Cure laser?
I knew he would totally be into the idea of being our Brobot.
Of course. I like the robot. Lightning, fire!
And he runs with authority, mind you. Just look at that fucking run.
Damn. Got the super arm pumping? It's like Alphonse Elric. Throwback.
So now we go to the Porno Dome. And this dungeon used to fucking trip me up a lot when I was originally playing through it my first few times. I would get lost, and it's not that big of a dungeon. But yeah, I used to always get lost in here for some dumb reason. And here's these dumb little things, and for whatever. It's just like, hey, acid. I'm going to go slice acid with my sword. That makes sense.
Do it! Just like real life. Bye,
Roxanne's leaving.
Do what?
Have fun being dentist.
Oh. Sorry, Hutch said you have to go. Who has a dentist appointment on Sunday? I think you're just making up stories now.
Actually, I have like a dentist appointment in 2 Sundays, because, yeah.
I mean, I know that the dentist I used to go to would set up special appointments if it was, like, an emergency, but... Huh.
Maybe he does have a dental emergency and we're being really insensitive.
Oh well, it's just Hutch.
Yeah, fair enough. He didn't have feelings.
Love you, Hutch. You take care.
You smelly bastard.
You smelly bastard. And creeping on down. I think I remember how to do this. Which is always a good sign, right? I think I might know how to do this dungeon.
Vaguely recall. That's just like 20 games this reminds me of. It's just like nostalgia trigger.
This game is sort of the combination of a lot of masterminds that were in the industry at the time. So it was a big collaborative effort by people at both Square and Enix long before they were Square Enix. So it's sort of like the superstars of RPGdom at the time.
Richard Garrett didn't work on this. What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, get in there. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez, nope. Not that one.
Bazing!
Good
Oh,
one,
B
Boner.
Poner.
Good one, B Poner.
Always be Poner to me.
Now let's hope they don't put Fatka asleep. Because that's who
How
they
can robots go to sleep?
Yeah, they always seem to go for him.
Beep boop. Ah, shit, right off the bat. Miss! Yeah!
It's because it's Fatka.
Exactly. Now I'm sure as Fatka because I'm red. Love guns.
And you're gonna jump over there and put your fist in a motherfucker's face.
Nice. That actually almost happened the other night.
Oh, really?
Yes, I don't know if, like how far around the internet this got, but I actually live in Louisville, Kentucky. And
Right.
have you guys heard about the Louisville The Purge bullshit that got started around?
No.
Oh.
So some high schooler made like this really shitty like The Purge, and he dated it for Friday.
Uh-huh.
It was like The Purge is happening the Friday, like 10:30 to 6:30 p.m. a.m. And like it happened, and I thought it was like a club promotion, but like the news and everybody freaked the fuck out.
Oh, God.
It got super huge, and like all that really ended up happening was 40,000 people worldwide were listening to the police scanner in the Ville, and like it was like a really big game of like telephone where people were like, "Lols, did you hear about the guy who was molesting a kitten?"
What the fuck?
It was just like people trolling the police and normal shit they have to deal with. Like the one that got me, and I laughed pretty hard, was there was a guy at a apartment complex just like by the pool yelling, "Have fun with all the stingrays I let loose in the pool."
Oh my God.
And apparently someone let out a giraffe, and there was all this really good Photoshop of like a giraffe downtown, and everyone was losing their shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it was super intense. But I almost dressed up like Casey Jones and went downtown and fought crime. I thought it'd be fun.
Cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is in order to understand cricket.
What are you, claustrophobic, Casey? I ain't never looked at no dude before. A real joke from the first movie. I was like, really?
Yep.
And I'm cheating because I already know the access codes to pull the barrels out of the way.
Yeah, it's not cheating, that's knowledging.
Exactly. I've played this game since it came out. It's 20 years old. I think I've earned that right. I mean, it could be an informative Let's Play of, this is how you go get the codes, but, fuck it. You watching the wrong video, man.
Turkeys?
I gotta say, I really like Fat Cut in Red.
Looks good. Looks right.
Just looks so angry.
I don't know how to feel right now!
The red robots in general look good. Like, it's a good metallic color.
That's a good point. It's got a nice little shine to it.
Keeps me me back to Secret. I'm thinking of the golems. Like I recently I finally got the codex to get a PS1 emulator to work really good on my computer, and so I just went down like the PS1 like Good Games wormhole. Lost like 3 straight days to Legend of Mana.
I actually like that game. I will defend that game. I like that game. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people that really fucking don't like that game.
I thought the next one was the one people hated. What's it called?
I know there's another one. I know there's one.
Dawn of Mana on PS2.
That might. Yeah, Dawn of Mana. That's the one people don't like.
Yeah. But I've heard a lot of dissenting opinions on a Legend of Mana too. So they thought it was too.
There's probably people who think Secret of Mana is the best thing ever.
Yeah, they thought it was too simple.
I just got super into, because as a kid I was like Pokemon. I was like, oh, I'll just breed monsters, and like if you had a Final Fantasy save, you always got a Chocobo monster that you could raise and do stuff with. It's one of those things that you go back older, you're like, oh wow, I understand how to do this. And like when you make golems in that fucking game, like once you get the logic blocks down, you just sit back and fall asleep, and your little robot friend just destroys everything.
Wow.
It's super great.
I just remember playing through it and beating it, but I never really like got to the I guess the deep nitty gritty of things like that.
Yeah, you have to hunt for the story, which is what a lot of people don't like.
Yeah. I was going to finally play the oh fuck, what's it called? I had it on the tip of my tongue and I forgot about it. It's also a it's one of the Saga games. The one that has like watercolor backgrounds.
Saga Frontier.
Yeah, Saga Frontier and Saga Frontier 2. So I get around to finally playing those again, because I played the first one like very briefly, like ages ago. But I never played the second one, so I was gonna start looking into playing those two, because they seem quite fun.
Which one had Gustav and Tycoon Will in it? I'm thinking they're from those games.
I think you're right, but I think that was 2.
Okay, because I remember like that game was super cool, but like between levels, like the time passed. So, like your Tycoon Will at 20, your Tycoon Will at 50. Like what happened? I was too young and dumb to get it.
Yeah, those games were like, when the Saga games started coming out here, aside from like Final Fantasy Adventure, which was repurposed from.
You mean Final Fantasy Legend, right?
Legend.
Adventure was Mana.
Right. When those games started coming out here, it was on the heels of Final Fantasy VII. So when you go to the store and you buy Saga Frontier, you're looking for a game that is very much like Final Fantasy VII, and it's nothing like Final Fantasy VII. So you're like, what the F? Yo, that's how I said it. I was.
Bonnie, do you actually want to hear about Final Fantasy in Sweden? Because I can tell you about that. Because Final Fantasy VII was the first Final Fantasy, yeah. But we still call it Final Fantasy VII. So we started with number 7. Then we went back to, I believe, number 6, and then 1 and 2. It's really fucking best. But here's the thing. We still got Final Fantasy games before that, just without the Final Fantasy names. Like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, we got as Mystic. What was it called? Like, I think it was just called like Mystic Quest Legend or something. And Final Fantasy Adventure was just called Mystic Quest, for example. So Final Fantasy was weird over in Europe until like around 2002. I think we finally could play most of the games.
I'm stuck in the Final Fantasy Adventure nostalgia refresh right now in my mind. Such a great game.
That game was remade for Game Boy Advance too. Sword of Mana.
So bad. I played it. I LP'd it a little bit. It was just
terrible.
Yeah.
Too bad. Keep going.
I remember you starting that LP and thinking, "Yep, this is not getting finished. That game is not good."
Even a little bit. I mowed so many lawns to save up to buy that game. I think that's why I have such a strong emotional. Because like I worked, blood, sweat, and tears.
think that's sort of a lot of the reason I really enjoyed this game. I worked a summer job, and this was like the main reason I wanted to work the summer job, because I knew this game was coming out.
Yeah, games like that had Legend of Dragoon also came out for PS1. That was popular for a while.
Yeah, that game was alright. I didn't think it was great, like a lot of people did, but it was alright.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it. I tried.
I thought like it was like the most boring script in a game that I've ever read.
Have you played Bat and Kaitos?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Oh wow.
Because they're very similar, and like on paper it's like RPGs and card games. I love RPGs and card games. I love the
exactly.
game.
Yeah.
And you play it for an hour, you're like, what the fuck? I'm going for a walk. Fuck this. I'm going outside.
Yeah. That's spot on. That's 100% correct.
I'm not the only one. We just bonded.
Exactly.
Kindred spirits.
It's finally someone who understands. No, but like with RPGs were weird for me because I started with games like Ultima and Dungeon Master. Like those were the games that got me into the genre. And Final Fantasy VII was released here. I got a copy of the PC demo, but my computer couldn't run it to the point.
Hey, Fatka.
So
how do you feel? How do you feel about a fat hammer arm?
Yes. Just like real life.
I thought you might say that. Sorry I cut you off, Andrea. Continue.
Vagrant Story is damn good.
Oh fuck, I love that
Story
game.
is fucking amazing.
Fucking love that game.
Everyone should play Vagrant Story.
Absolutely. You should stop watching this stream. You should stop watching this stream and go play Vagrant Story.
It was super hard to find. Like it was like a very limited like print, wasn't it?
I think so.
Like,
I think a lot of those games back then, before before they got their distribution deal with EA or after?
It must have been before.
Yeah, because I know that Square Games were distributed by EA for a while.
Yeah. In the US, I don't know about Europe, but
I think that started with Parasite Eve though, because that was the first time I remember seeing one of their games be really like mega available.
I have a funny story about those games.
Oh, do
So, from a flea market, I bought Parasite Eve, the case for Parasite Eve 2. Opened it up, had the discs for 1 in it. Super weird.
Wow!
Years and years later, I was like an amateur PS1 collector, and I finally found Parasite Eve 1, the case. I was like, awesome. And like it was a local like thrift store place. They had like a don't open shit policy, and I was like, well, it's like $10. I was like, well, fuck it, I'll take the risk. Had Parasite Eve 2 discs in it.
Wow.
Blew my mind.
What the fuck?
Completely different states,
awesome.
years apart. The other games blew my mind.
It was like the time that I bought, when I first bought Xenosaga Episode 3, they gave me 2 disc 2s. And then
we only got Episode 2 here in Europe.
You didn't get Episode 2?
We only got Episode 2.
Oh, God, they gave you the worst one.
We didn't get 1, we didn't get 3.
That does not make any fucking sense.
When I bought, I think it was Tales of Eternia for PSP. The day I bought my PSP, actually, like it was just a couple of years ago. I opened up the box on my way home, and Dissidia 012 was in it.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was great.
Dissidia.
That
game broke my brain. That game broke my brain trying to figure it out.
I love it, although you should just skip all the story because it's the worst ever.
It had a story?
Yeah, it really thought it did. Skies of Arcadia is also a damn good game.
Indeed.
So Grandia, well, we're name dropping. I fucking love Grandia.
Grandia 2.
Grandia 2 is the fucking best. Goddamn. Like, I had Phantasy Star Online. I had Phantasy Star Online for my Dreamcast, but it was always followed quickly by, yo, I'm playing some goddamn Grandia 2. Where am I going?
Crazy!
This is not where I need to go at all, and I keep doing it! What? No, I wanted to hit the save point, obviously. Duh. And we're gonna go ahead and shelter up, because that's not, you know, giving anything away.
Spoiler alert, boss fight.
Well, on the topic of Sega published RPGs, it's not the PS1 era at all, but Resonance of Fate is also damn good.
I never played Resonance of Fate.
It's my favorite RPG this generation, last generation probably.
Isn't that a game where like you can literally like customize like everything about your characters, like clothing and shit? It sounded really cool. All right, we're getting to go some
you even customize their guns. Like the guns, like you get attachments that you just put on. So you can have like, oh, I have 5 magazine clips on this pistol, for example.
Well, goddamn!
Stuff like that. It's just insane. It's absolutely wonderful.
Combat was super fun.
Yeah, it's really complex, but also when you understand it, it just flows really well. A lot of people say you should go do the tutorial at first.
Oh no!
To kind of explain everything. I didn't know there was a tutorial in the game. Yeah.
We're hurrying out of here. I'm sorry, interrupting because story is happening.
Alright, I'll hold the door. I'm so selfless.
And then you'll pinball. And then you're like, yeah, ain't no thing.
Beep boop. Totes was worth it. Just shrugged. I'm like, whatever. His shape reminds me of Jean from
And
Breath of the Wild.
hey, check it out. We have more FatKas.
Jeez, I'm cloned. They're purple and evil.
You got friends.
How warming. Thanks, Rock Rumbler, for posting the aftermath.
And then you got punched in the face by your friends.
Yes, that's exactly what I was hoping for, with the one chair over that says we will carry on. We will rebuild.
FatKa?
One Ninibon.
They think you're a defect, FatKa.
Everybody's a defect. In their own special way.
Yeah, I guess you've got a point. And oh no! No! Not my FatKa! Not my FatKa!
Oh god! Robot rape! No, please! Not like this!
I'll keep running. I'll save you! I'll try.
Oh shit, it's about to get real. Just strolls out. Boo.
Aww. Well, I guess we named the wrong character after you. Cause, that's, kinda dunzo.
You got the touch! So I'll just think, he'll come back as Rodimus Prime.
That's a bad fate to have. Rodimus Prime was poop.
Whoa, whoa, that's not fine. It's been a good stream. Don't make me violent.
And, I'm going to avenge you.
Yeah!
This fight can be particularly hard if, like, your first time through, but all you've really got to do is throw out 2 cyclones per group and you're good.
Every step I take. Memoriam. That's the thing they did on these, like, SNES era RPGs, is, like, you would have people in your party die.
Yeah, it's not common in a lot of modern games, I don't think.
I remember, like, Final Fantasy 2/4 with Cecil, when Sid is like, hey, you two have a baby, name it after me, and, like, murders himself. Like, I'd stop playing because I was bummed out for, like, a day. Like, what the fuck? Of course, no one actually really died in that game, you just thought they did. And at the last battle, everyone's like, yo, I'm alive! Except the Spoony Bard, he stayed dead.
Did he?
No, Tella stayed dead.
Yeah, Tella.
That's the Spoony Bard, yes. Really choreographed, hateful, angry robots.
I know, right?
Like, set and spike! Beep boop, haymaker.
And that boss fight was none too difficult. But, unfortunately, we are one FatKakashi short. But wait a minute. Rort. Maybe Rort can rebuild him. Make him
Resurrect
stronger.
Rort. With a bigger robot junk. Saying, we're getting rebuilt. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, slips a 20.
You heard him, Rort. Get on it. And then really get on it.
Ha ha!
Boosh!
Can you repair me? Then he robot himself. So I now have the Transformers, the 1987 movie. That soundtrack is the best soundtrack of all time. And like Death of Optimus Prime right now. Super fits.
Yeah. But, hey, check it out. We've rebuilt him. We've made him stronger.
Good morning. Beep boop, I ain't no bitch. Couldn't program his Mercy chip though, so he's just way over the edge. Stubs his toe and wrecks the whole half of the wall.
And hey, we're going out. We are headed back home, ladies and gentlemen.
Gates up ahead! Woo!
And oh, that didn't look normal.
What, choreography? Hang on to your shorts in 3 and 2 and 1 portal.
Holy shit, I think we fucking broke time.
Morlocks!
We just really fucking broke time. But I think we're gonna take like a 5-10 minute break, get up, stretch out a bit. You folks cool with that?
Too bad.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. We're gonna take like a quick 5-10 minute break, and we'll be right back. So
Sounds good.
hang on. Hey folks, welcome back. As you can see, we just broke time, and we unfortunately had to say goodbye to our good friend, Mr. Kakashi, but in his place, we have recruited the one, the only, the very lovely and talented Miss Ralilikalikanen.
Am I the only one you ever compliment when you introduce a co-com?
I don't think so. I've tried to compliment everybody.
Right. Well, I get the best compliments.
Okay.
Hey, I'm apparently touring with Quiet Riot.
Yeah, she's a touring bassist with Quiet Riot. She might have you beat.
Bassist?
Yeah. What? Bass is awesome.
You're the bassist. I'm not a bassist.
Okay, so everybody, we fucking...
Yeah, Polly, learn your shit.
We broke time, y'all. And we've also broken the party limit because, as you can see, we have 4 people in our party, and that's... We broke shit. See, Sweden invented bass. Ponchi's got the right idea. So,
I don't understand when breaking time somehow causes actual room to appear.
It's a video game contrivance.
The same
4 times
happens
the grass.
in like 13.2 and well every game that has you breaking time, I suppose. Sonic 06, for example.
God. That wonderful little title.
But I felt it was comparable to Chrono Trigger.
This is the end of time.
Which was the last level of Sonic 06.
Yes.
I love how he says, of course, like you're just supposed to know you're in the end of time.
It's like, yep, this is it. You're all dead.
Oh, PS4, that's a great game. That's a great game.
Oh, Phantasy Star 4. Yes. Fucking love
Yes.
that game. Everybody go play that game. Stop watching me play this.
Why aren't you playing a Phantasy Star game instead?
Yeah, it's a good point. Maybe I'll do that, like, for a long form,
I should probably finish my Phantasy Star Generation 1 stream
You're never gonna do it.
that I started in December.
You're never gonna finish that.
We were like halfway through the game.
Yeah. So it's like too many folks are just popping in here. Well, where the fuck are they? So basically somebody's got to stay here, and we're gonna have to make FatKakashi stay here for now because that will make the next part of the game easier. And the reason they want us to do that is because we're gonna be learning something super cool. Who wants to learn something super cool?
But learning is for squares.
And this game is made by Square.
You make a fair point, madam.
Of course I do. So how do we get back to our time? Those pillars of light that we were just hanging out by. But yeah, here he's like, yo, game mechanics.
Yeah, this game does a lot of that. It likes pointing out like the controls and stuff like that as well.
Yeah,
Like
before
earlier
you-
when it's like, oh, hold down L and R and press A. Like, why would you say that?
Well, how else would you convey that? I mean, that's like a password.
know.
That's a password to, like, kind of continue. So I guess you kind of have to print that out somehow, right?
To be fair, they could have just made it a actual password and have you push it in.
Yeah. Take a peek inside the room behind him. What's inside the room behind him? A weird dude. Yo, I'm out. Fuck this shit. That's too much for me.
I would not be disappointed if I found that in my room one day.
Would you hug it?
I probably would.
You know what I
I'd
heard?
probably start doing that exact same dance with it.
Oh, would you?
Probably.
And he's got a happy little theme song to go with it. He is the master of war, turns out.
I would party with the Master of War.
You look weak to me, and he says, I see, well, let's put it this way. If you're strong, I look strong. If you're weak, I look weak. Boom! He fucking burned me. I was hoping somebody would make a War Pigs reference. And I figured it would be Poncho. The dude has a song for fucking everything. Okay. And we guess, yeah, basically this is the part of the game where we're going to learn magic. So,
Yay!
So Chrono learns magic. The one with the ponytail learns water. That would be Miss Grimm's. And
Did you say Chrono learns magic and not lightning?
Yes.
Okay.
The one with the goofy glasses. That would be Rort. She's gonna learn fire. This is how you learn magic, by the way. Take note, and you can do this at home.
All these years, I thought you had to go to a magical school.
No wands or anything. There is no Bumbledore and Snape.
There should be more wands in video games.
Alright, so basically, you know, this is what you have to do. And I'm known for fucking this up pretty bad. I don't know how, but I fuck it up a lot. I think the detection is really off.
Can't remember it being very off, but I don't think I haven't played it in forever.
It's like, I have had numerous tries of playing this game, and... Well, no, I nailed it the first time that time. Very good. I am very good. And ipso...
You are amazing.
Ipso facto minimo magico. Chrono learns to use magic. Grimm's learns to use magic. Rort gets set on fire.
Graham somehow gets stuck in a sitcom-esque freeze frame.
Yep. Let's just roll the credits over this. We're good. So, fortified with magic, you want to try it out. You know what? Sure. This can only go well. You wanted a death this stream? I'm gonna give it to you.
Really?
Yep. We're just gonna break Chrono Trigger stream tradition because this guy is a pain in the ass.
I mean, I believe in you. You won't die.
I'm gonna die. His attacks do crazy damage. There's no way I can keep up with him. I'm not even gonna waste the items to try and do it. I just know that I cannot outdamage him at this point. Lord knows I've tried. I'll try though.
I don't think you're trying hard enough.
I am slamming the attack button as fast as I can. And I don't know. We might have a chance at this. I don't think this version has a shit ton, and he's still got to get 3 attacks off in order to end this fight entirely. Actually, we won. Holy shit.
Yay!
Well, so much for that promised death.
I told you you could do it.
I should listen to you more.
You really should.
And he gives us a refresher set, which includes 1 magic tab and 5 ethers, which that's basically like you can come back here and fight him at various points, and he will be in different forms, and the fight will be slightly different with what attacks he uses, and the tactics on how to beat him change up a bit. But that's amazing. We won. Never doubt Polly, I guess, right?
Well, to be fair,
You
you
doubted
promised
you,
the death
so
and then
I think we
and
have
didn't
free
get
reign to
one,
doubt
so
you.
you basically lied, really.
So I guess I did fuck up in the end. I promised a death and didn't get one.
Yeah.
I guess you're keeping the Chrono Trigger tradition alive.
And not having any deaths. Let's see how long that can last. Stop by whenever you're in the area of the end of time. So, there's a fancy little bucket over here that we can play around with too. And I debated about whether we should do it or not.
Do it.
You think I should?
Yes, do it.
Alright. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Because I don't want to spoil it, but it's sort of the long form of what that is, and it would take forever for me to die. But basically, this gate leads to the Day of Lavos. It is the day the world ended in a bucket. So
I mean, where else are you gonna put the day the world ended?
You got a good point. So we need to go back to where our time is, which is 1000 AD, and the only way we can get there is through a place called Medina Village, which is nowhere near where we actually live, so we're gonna have to traipse our pretty little asses all the way back. And it turns out that the portal to the end of time is actually in this guy's cupboard. It's not weird at all, right?
Nah. That's where I keep all my time portals.
Oh, I thought you might have been an under-the-bed kind of gal.
Nah.
So we're in a monster village. This place is not going to be particularly fond of us, and I'll show some of that off. It has some pretty hilarious results. But these guys are pretty cool. They're just like, yo, people aren't going to like you around here. You might want to just, try along. This guy's all, yo, I'm cool with it. I don't care. We have this little Medina Square thing here, and it's a sort of a gathering place for people who just can't let go.
People who used to play around with RPG Maker 2000 back when the first fan translation came out of that will know this tile set a lot.
Yeah, this got used a lot. But basically, these are guys that are just like, yo, 400 years, and we ain't letting go. And they're all, yo, Magus, he's still super rad, even though he's dead. These guys are, yeah, you can't really do anything there. But if we go to the inn, why don't we stay at the inn? That'd be pretty rad, right? He has no room for humans. Nah, we're gonna plead with him. And then we're gonna get attacked for it. Which, we've seen these guys before. This is not really all that intimidating of a fight.
Boner's comment here in the chat about Obama reminds me of I was watching the Counter-Strike Global Offensive finales earlier today, and there was someone in the crowd. This player on NIP, the winning team, called Fifflaren. And they were holding up a sign that says less Obama, more Fifflaren. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah. So
they're in Germany. They're probably not American, and I don't understand the equation.
So we beat this guy up, and he's just like 200 gil per night, which is about 20 times the normal rate of a normal inn, I guess. And then there's a market we can do the same thing with, and he's like, yo, I'm not gonna sell, and we'll just plead with him, and then we'll beat up his little crony bitch too.
I always hate it in RPGs when the inn prices go up the further you get into the game, because it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah. I don't know why.
FF1 does that. FF1, like every new inn you come to, like ups by like I don't know, 25% or something, and it's like, why? It's not a fancier inn or anything.
So this guy has agreed to sell us things, and a lot of this stuff is actually close to endgame items, such as the Demon Edge, the Luminous Robes, Flash Mail, Glowhelm. These are end-of-the-game items, but you'll notice that like the normal 10 gold tonics are like 1130 mid tonics, full tonic, and like full tonics again, you don't get those till way near the end of the game. So that's a pretty cool thing that they put in there. I thought it was kind of cute that that's a thing that can happen. And up here, we can grab a quick treasure chest. Bada bing. And there's this big sort of pyramid thing we can't really do much about yet. You've noticed a lot of things in this game so far, they're sealed by some magical device. We're a good long ways from getting that device, as you might have guessed, so our only choice is to continue left, and we see a little hut, And hey, it's Melchior. I remember him from the fair. And, you know, he wants us to buy something. I've got 9,200. For the sake of this dungeon, I will buy that red katana. Because magic is going to be of good value here. And we will sell...
I love his mustache.
I like his animation while talking.
Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop. So let's sell some crap.
I like everything about this guy.
He's pretty alright. So we just made back, like, sort of the 4,000 that we invested in that sword. I want to give that robin bow to her. Get rid of the auto gun, the tin arm, and the iron suit. The bolt sword, no need. Alright, so we've made a pretty good grip of cash, I think. And now we're on to the last dungeon of the day.
Oh, dang.
We were talking about games in which your party members die earlier.
Right.
And I always liked how in Ultima 5, which I don't remember the subtitle of that one, is like Warriors of Virtue, maybe? I don't know. No, that's a film. It's something of Virtue, I think. Or like Warriors or something. You can get captured by the bad guy there, Lord Blackthorn. And he will basically start asking you for... Warriors of Destiny, thank you. And he'll just start asking you about the virtues and stuff, and you don't want to give them up. And he will eventually just start killing off your party members. Permanently.
Permanent? That's
Yeah.
pretty fucked up.
Yeah, so you're sitting like with the fucking text parse, like, should I tell him? No, I can't tell him. And eventually, like, oh well, guess I'm killing your friend. Like, goes up to the first one and kills him, and
But
then
like,
keeps on asking.
computer games back then did not fuck around.
No, they didn't.
So this area, this is a cute little cave where basically the only way you can damage everything in it is via magic-based attacks only, but they're kind enough to give you ethers along the way to help restock. It's not generally that tough of a dungeon, but eh.
You know what, Spider? I'm going with Luca.
Who?
Look in the chat. Or it says he's asking Luca. So I was like, Luca.
I don't see anybody on the screen named Luca. I see a Roar.
I'm going with Roar.
So there you have
I've
it.
been really mean to Roar your past few streams.
Aww.
I've told him to eat quite a few dicks.
You have. That was very unladylike.
Oh,
What-
Suikoden 2, that's not a good game.
Did you say Suikoden 2 is not a good game?
I said that's not a good game.
Oh, I thought you said is not a good game.
No.
Well, your syllables ran together, dear.
I would like a new Suikoden, actually. The last one was Tierkris, right?
I have no idea. That is not a series that I kept up with after 2.
Oh, you should have.
Well, I sort of got out of RPGs after I finished Final Fantasy X the first time. I really got out of RPGs.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
Oh, I thought Final Fantasy X was fine.
Yeah, but you're also you.
Of course I'm me. Who else would I be, dear? If I didn't have this superior taste in video games, who else would I be?
Oh, you're superior. I 100% at Sonic 06.
It was a fun thing to do in the sense that, like, wow, game design is really weird.
I don't feel as bad over finishing Final Fantasy 13 5 times now.
That's
hearing
five.
that.
That's 5 times. I think you should.
Yeah, that's probably still less hours than you spent on fucking Sonic 06.
I don't know. It only took me.
Those town missions are fucking broken.
Well, I didn't do all the town missions.
How do you 100% it? It's part of the achievements.
I don't mean 100% as in got all of the achievements. I 100%ed it as in I did 100% of the story stuff for every character.
Oh, well, who didn't do that?
I'm judging by
because I couldn't finish the last story, but still.
Right. Should I go down first or left?
What there is to do? There's nothing to do in Final Fantasy 13. I didn't play it because of the game's replayability.
You know what, Polly?
What's up?
Going down is always a pretty good idea.
I'm gonna agree. I'm not gonna disagree. Andrea, your thoughts on going down?
I can't think of a clever answer.
Chat, your thoughts on going down? I don't think chat cares about going down, yo.
Oh, chat.
I would tell chat that they could eat a bag of dicks, but well, that
It was
counts.
okay.
That is rude.
Well, if I told them to eat a bag of dicks and they're not interested in going down, why would I tell them that?
I guess that's fair. Who doesn't like going down? That's true. No, I actually know someone who doesn't like going down.
I've
Wow.
known several people.
Those people are wrong. So where were we? What were we talking about before Raquel made this chat, like this PG-13 stream all about?
It was something about us talking about.
I thought we were talking about.
Taste.
Hey,
Game.
you were asking what direction to go in, and I just told you that I thought going down would be a good idea.
I thought we were talking
Trying to
about.
help you play the game.
I thought we were talking about Jesus, and our religion.
We were talking about Jesus 2, the visual novel. That is a real thing, by the way.
I don't doubt it. So, like, here's one of my favorite dual texts in the game. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's antipode or antipode. But I really like the way the attack looks, even though it's just a fairly simple re-rendering of their attack. I think that's...
Oh my god, I'm done.
What? Paunchy! 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 Wow!
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
Oh, wow. So are we going to
Stop
hell?
ruining Jesus for me. I
Oh,
should go to church.
way to go! You ruined Jesus!
I'm going to post the Jesus 2 giant bomb link in the chat now.
Go for it.
It's by NX. It's
Is
gotta
it?
be good.
Did not
Yep.
know that.
It's sequel to their famous adventure game, Jesus. It's a sci-fi
Jesus.
story.
Jesus!
That
It's
looks
about
so
I think
weird.
I think it's a space station named JESUS. And then
Really?
they made a sequel. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I guess, like, if there's one thing good I can take away from today's stream is that we've seen no poop at all. And that
we
is...
started the
That
stream
was
with
a
poop
good thing.
jokes.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember how we started.
It was the tomato enemies.
Oh, that's right, yeah. FatKakashi mentioned that they looked like they were having the after poop face. Never mind! We have poop.
Your stream needs.
I think it's just mandatory at this point. Mandatory poop, like that Weird Al album, Mandatory Fun. We're having mandatory poop.
And more
I can
importantly,
handle you not dying in a stream, but you need to have poop.
Yeah.
we're playing a game with art by Toriyama. There can't not be poop in here.
Ouch! I hope he's got lotion for that burn.
That's not a burn. He draws poop in almost all of his mangas.
I did not know that.
It's a thing he does.
Oh, I thought you were being like... I thought you were trying to be
in Blue
cute.
Dragon, you fight poop snakes.
Oh, wow.
Like, yeah, that's an actual thing. He likes poop a lot.
It's kind of like, what's his name? Ghost in the Shell guy. Fuck. How did I forget his name? Shiro Masamune. He has a thing for cows. And he's got, like, this whole art book out about cowgirls. And it's not what you might think.
Actually, it's
or maybe it
exactly
is.
It might be.
It might
given
be
that
what
this
you
is
think.
the internet.
So here we have another boss. This is sort of like the first wake-up boss of the game, I guess. He's not that hard, but he counterattacks pretty much everything, and he has a pose that he'll go into where if you attack him at all during that, he will do like an all-party water-based attack that will fuck your shit up.
I like Boner right now.
First milking hard.
No, before that.
Oh, wait. Aww. Isn't Boner a sweetie? That attack's not very nice.
So good since I don't have audio from the stream.
Right.
I'm just seeing visuals.
And
since I'm seeing Chrono Trigger visuals, all I'm hearing is Frog's theme just on loop in my head.
Oh well. So I'll go ahead and show you what he does when you attack while he's in this specific pose.
No, the same thing as every other enemy in Square games from the 90s that has those poses.
Does a water wave attack that's pretty mean. Does a shit ton of damage. Super not fun, but we will R-world that away because I did it on purpose. Of course, I guess it would have been super funny if he would have killed me with it.
I'm actually somewhat surprised that the localization of Chrono Trigger didn't somehow make it into a Final Fantasy game.
What do you mean?
That they didn't just rename it like Final Fantasy Chronicles or something.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, but I don't think that by that they weren't so latched onto Final Fantasy, at least in the West. Yeah, it still seemed like, they were still releasing...
Wasn't it still during the whole Legends era? It was like 95, right?
I think so?
Yeah, so it was still during the Let's Name Everything Final Fantasy era. It didn't really break out until the PlayStation.
But I don't...
It's a good thing they didn't, but...
Right.
I'm surprised.
Oh, well, look, I goofed.
A Wario tattoo.
I'd hang out with the guy who has a Wario tattoo.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this is a person I would hang out with.
Yeah.
Was it in his lower back region?
Oh no.
Was it the...
A Wario tramp stamp?
I would hang out with the dude who has a Wario tramp stamp.
Was it the yellow-purple Wario or like a WarioWare Wario?
Okay, look, I'd hang out with any guy who has a tramp
lot
stamp.
of...
I don't care what it's a visual of.
A lot of Nintendo tattoos. That's some dedication.
The N64 logo. Oh my god.
Wow! that's pretty fucking... I don't know if that's really fucking baller or just like, dude, get help.
No, that's get help level.
Yeah.
I saved that. I would probably put a Dreamcast.
I mean, if it was
on
just
my-
like one or two Nintendo things, I think it'd be okay. But you're saying he had quite a few.
I mean,
So.
more power to him, but
Right.
I do question it.
It is questionable behavior.
And a non-color tattoo of Peach from Paper Mario.
Hasn't got it filled in yet. And that is Hecarim down. Not too shabby.
That's like the cutest version of Peach, though.
Got a point
Yeah,
there.
probably.
Yeah.
With their little ponytail after she takes a shower in Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
I would get a screw attack icon. Yeah, boner. I would definitely get a screw attack icon tattoo. That's fucking rad.
I would hold off until Metroid is a series worth caring about first.
Fuck off.
No, other M can fuck off.
Other M can fuck off. The series itself is not bad.
No, but it's tainted.
It may
At
be
the moment,
tainted,
it's the latest
but it's
game.
not bad.
I don't want to go around representing a series which the latest game is Other M.
Super Metroid still fucking exists. Metroid Prime
That's
1 through 3 still fucking exist. Metroid 2 exists.
Yes, Polly. But it's like I would put a fucking Ultima logo on me. I love the old games, but the last games that happened were Ultima 9, Lords of Ultima, and fucking Ultima Forever. Like, no. The
So I'm
series
gonna-
is it's now a bad name.
I'm gonna jump in this hole and not punch Andrea in the face.
And Boner, people haven't forgotten about the because if they did, Nintendo would have announced a new Metroid at E3.
So we pop
But they're
out.
afraid because of Other M.
We pop out of the whirlpool, back close to our home. Before we end for the day, we're gonna head into Rort's house, and then we're going to witness a little cute scene. We're gonna grab an item, and then we're gonna call it quits. So Rort and Tobin
Yay.
only care about their silly toys, and aw, that's really sad. Here's what we earned today. You're so thoughtful.
Well, Spike, it doesn't have to necessarily get worse. I mean, BioWare still has a different staff now from what they had during the third one, so you never know. I mean, granted, it was part, so the third one was because of EA rushing them, but still. It seems to be letting them take the time now with Inquisition and stuff, so hopefully they've learned a lesson there as well.
When you talk to Tobin at different points in the game, he gives you protective gear for Rort. He does this 3 times throughout the game, and it's basically her best armor.
Aww.
And I thought it was a really sweet thing. This is a really good armor for her too, because it ups her speed by 2, in which she's a naturally slow character, and she only takes half damage from all fire attacks, which makes sense since her element is fire. So, with all of that said, we are going to run up this way and get ready to call it quits for the day. And next week, we are going to be going on a little bit of a lengthy magical adventure. We're going to be meeting up with somebody we haven't talked to in a while in the game, and all that fun stuff. So we'll probably be starting at around 7 or so, 7 Eastern time, since I won't be super busy. But as far as that goes, thanks everybody for coming out. I want to thank FatKakashi for dropping by. I want to thank Rimba Dimple for stopping by.
You're welcome, doll.
I want to thank Andrea Ritsu for staying with us for the duration.
No problem at all.
And chat, I love you all. Goodbye for now.
Bye.